So this is our trace metal clean lab. Since many of the samples we measure require some sample preparation, we have a lab that's optimized for measuring very low level blanks in samples. So you'll notice it's a little odd. For instance, the walls all look a funny color, and that's because they're all clad in plastic. So we are not good at all. We are horrible for organic blanks, but we're terrific for trace metal blanks. So this whole room and the rooms adjoining have HEPA filtered air. They go through a lot of levels and of cleaning, and also the air has very tight temperature and humidity control to keep everything very constant. So when we go in, we always have to dress in full personal protective equipment. So we have special shoes, Tyvek suits, goggles, hairnets, and gloves. So we have very high quality water. Our water goes through many steps of filtration to reduce the trace metals as low as possible. This is in part because a lot of what we do is not just concentrations, but we do a lot of isotope ratio measurements. And often those can be very, very sensitive to contamination. So this is basically our semi-clean lab where we do a lot of our sample prep. So for instance, over here, we start cleaning things. Everything that comes in new to the lab usually gets cleaned. So first it'll be cleaned in soapy water to remove any residues. Then it gets soaked in 20% nitric acid. It gets rinsed thoroughly and then soaked in 20% hydrochloric acid. And the reason for that is different metals have different solubilities in different acids. And by using several different acids, we're going to get our blanks as low as possible. So you'll need some training in order to work here, but we're happy to train people and work with you for your project. So this is the main clean lab is through the window here, and that has multiple different bays for specific types of chemistry. And so because we're a multi-user shared facility, it's very critical that you work with lab staff to make sure that your project is not going to contaminate someone else's. And one of the ways we do that is by separating the different areas of different types of chemistry.